Hey everybody, Josh Larson here with Rage, and I'm sitting here with my friend Henry Hendrickson, owner of Honeydew Handyman Services. We all know how frustrating it can be to get a contractor to show up at your house at the time that he says he's going to be there and do the things that he says he's going to do for the amount of money that he told you he would do them. And one of the reasons we love Henry so much is that he does all of those things. He shows up when he says he will, he tells you exactly what a project is going to cost, and then he goes and does that thing. So it's unfortunately rare, and we love it. Henry, tell us a little bit about your business. What does a handyman do? Do you really just do anything that people ask you to do?
Yeah, truly I do. I keep it small though. I'm after the smaller jobs. So I'm not a general contractor. I don't want huge kitchen remodels. I'm not licensed to do those things. But in any given home, there's a list of 40 things that have been driving that person crazy for years. Mm-hmm. And I can show up and in a day, 2-3 days, kind of conquer that list, and it's off their plate. Yeah. So anything from switching out, outlets, or fixing the leaky sink, or taking sweeps out of the floor, or maybe even a small finishing a bathroom remodel. That's about as big as I'll go.
Mm-hmm. You and I have been building our businesses together. You formerly owned a big, successful window cleaning business mm-hmm. that you were able to sell and then go do this thing. Mm-hmm. And so you and I have had lots of conversations about business. And we've got lots of clients that are watching who own their own businesses. Mm-hmm. As you look at your experience in being a business owner, what's maybe the biggest takeaway or biggest aha that has helped you the most in your experience?
Well, there's no faking it. Mm-hmm. You're either good at what you do and you really care about people as you do it, and it shows, and eventually your reviews show all that. So I think that's my biggest aha early on, was like, we're just not going to fake anything, and we're going to do it right. Mm-hmm. So I'd say that's where everything comes from. Yeah. Any success comes from.
I think that's why we clicked, because I was drawn to the way you looked at your business as an opportunity to really care for people and take care of people, mm-hmm. whereas a lot of businesses out there don't. They look at how to make a buck quick. And so you've had a very customer-centric approach to business ever since I've known you. Yeah. What is it like to operate as a high-trust business in this industry?
Well, there's a few areas I would say in your invoicing. Making things as transparent as possible, having really itemized invoice to where there's receipts attached. People know exactly what's being purchased. This is the time, this is the materials. I think a lot of trust is gained there. And then, like you mentioned, all the basics of work. Mm-hmm. You show up on time, you honor the people, you're in their space, in their sacred home space, and you don't forget that. Yeah. If you live in that place, I think it's easy to forget, so you have to remember.
Yeah. Yeah. What's one thing, maybe your favorite thing, that sets you apart as a handyman from all of the other handymen out there?
I think the primary thing is who we are targeting, who we're trying to serve. We have a single moms discount right now that will hopefully amp up the number of people we're serving in that demographic. But essentially, I offer a 20% discount, and then someone in our church, a businessman, approached me and wanted to be able to pay me to offer a deeper discount so that we could essentially, up to a $500 discount, could give 50% off.
Wow.
So for a single mom who has plenty on her plate, to take all these aggravations out of her life, I show up for 4 hours and we're talking a $200 or $300 ticket, and all this is gone from their aggravations, mm-hmm. is a cool thing to be able to offer them.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. We highly recommend you reach out to Henry. I know when I go to a contractor of any kind, I automatically assume it's going to cost me way more than I anticipate. Henry is honest, and you can trust what he's going to say, and he's going to give you a fair price and give you a good quote. So reach out to him if you've got projects around the house that you need done. His phone number is going to be right under this video. You can call him anytime and set up a time for him to come by. Henry, thanks so much. Thanks for what you do, and thanks for meeting with us today.
You bet.
So in this crazy time of COVID-19, I am doing all the standard precautions, lots of hand washing. I always wear a mask inside the client's house. And also, it's really case by case. Some people are more concerned than others. A lot of times I'll send a text before I come, like, hey, I'll be practicing normal social distancing, so let's keep our space, and so far it's worked out really well. Most people are really comfortable having me